Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you are watching the YouTube station identification of one of New Bedford, Massachusetts resident YouTubers. I'm here live in the basement, known as NXT's remote control, and I'm not Ken Ober. God rest his soul. Welcome to WEML-TV Channel 77. I am your host, Eric Lima. What's going on? Episode 151. It's 10:55 p.m., April the 13th, 2021. That's right, as you know. The reason why I'm up a little later than usual because I'm on vacation this week, using my second vacation, as we know. Today is Tuesday, and you know what that means. That's right, the first night of NXT on Tuesday, NXT Live, and I missed the first 40 minutes of it. But good thing I found a site where they show the replays of NXT. But I watched the first 40 minutes of it that I missed, and then I'll go the rest of the way here. A little pun there. Karrion Kross and Scarlett decided to start off addressing the NXT universe after Karrion Kross picked up a huge victory over Finn Balor to become the new NXT heavyweight champion at NXT TakeOver Stand and Deliver. He says, "I'm in command of NXT until I say so," and he held up the title. Says, "Anybody wants it, step up to the plate." So that will be something to watch. And then MSK was introduced as the new tag team champions, arrived at CWC. They defended belts against Killian Dane and Drake Maverick, who picked up a victory over Breezango to get this shot. And MSK retained the titles after a hard-fought match between Killian Dane and Drake Maverick. But then Alexander Wolf of Imperium confronts Dane, but then Fabian Eichner and Marcel Bartel attack him from behind, and they stood over the prone body of Killian Dane. Looks like Killian Dane and Drake Maverick may have to deal with Imperium. Robert Stone and Aaliyah went to go head into Regal's office to get Aaliyah and Jessica Kamea a women's tag team title shot, only to be confronted by Mercedes Martinez, who demanded money from Robert Stone. And then she decided to choke Aaliyah, and Jessica Kamea stops Martinez, and then Jessica Kamea challenged Martinez to a matchup. So, Mercedes Martinez accepted. Then Roderick Strong and Marina Shafir arrived at the CWC. There was some concerns about Roderick Strong. A little bit more on that. Then they had recap of the Kyle O'Reilly, Adam Cole unsanctioned match recap with both men taken to the hospital, and Adam Cole still running his mouth, yelling at Kyle O'Reilly that you're dead, you're this, you're that, while on a stretcher still. I don't know how Adam Cole keeps running his mouth and anything else. Well, the Mercedes Martinez Jessica Kamea match took place, and Mercedes Martinez won easily. And then she attacked Robert Stone. Robert Stone gave her the money that she said she was owed, and that was it was it for that situation. And then Mercedes Martinez decided to get in Vic Joseph's face and yelled that she wants Raquel Gonzalez for the NXT Women's Championship. Raquel Gonzalez now has a tiger on her back. That's where I returned from rehearsal from 8:40 to 10 p.m. And here's the rest of it. Mackenzie Mitchell interviewed The Way about their humongous 8-person tag match. And good Lord. Austin Theory says he wants revenge, but Indy Hartwell's got a thing for Dexter Loomis. Good Lord. Help that woman. My goodness. So, anyways, Legado del Fantasma head to the ring. And then Isaiah Swerve Scott addressed Leon Ruff before going on commercial break. And then Legado del Fantasma arrives in the ring. Escobar addresses the ladder match and everything else. Now he's an open challenge. And he's issued an open challenge to anybody to challenge with the Cruiserweight title. Kushida answers the challenge, and these two went back and forth. And in the end, Kushida shocked Escobar to become the new NXT Cruiserweight Champion. We got a lot of new champions at WrestleMania. We have and a new tag team champions at TakeOver. New women's champion at TakeOver. Now we have a new Cruiserweight champion. And Thatcher and Ciampa cut a promo, and then they issued a challenge to MSK. They want the tag team championships. And then Raquel Gonzalez and Dakota Kai on the way to the ring. And then as Kushida was getting detaped, Regal congratulates Kushida, but Devlin interrupts them. And then Devlin told him, "Hey, the Tribal God's been good to you. I have to go back to the UK. When I come back, you better hold on to that title." Then Dakota Kai introduced the new NXT Women's Champion Raquel Gonzalez. She addressed the NXT universe. She gave respect to Io Shirai, which is really cool. And then Frankie Monet, the former Taya Valkyrie, the woman also, aka Taya Valkyrie, made her NXT debut, and she said, "I'm keeping an eye on you in that championship." And then Raquel Gonzalez says, "If you interrupt me again, I'm shoving that little dog up your culo." I'm like, oh boy. But then the surprises keep coming. Rhea Ripley, the new Raw Women's Champion, arrives at the CWC, holding up her title, and then she looked and she glared at Raquel Gonzalez for a minute, glared at her title, and then both of them started smiling, toasting each other with the title. Then Bianca Belair, the new SmackDown Women's Champion, shows up, and then all three toasted their titles. They were holding up because of the picture that they had. It was really a cool moment. It was a beautiful moment, and I think they started together on NXT, but now there they are, all champions. So, and then Pete Dunne addressed the match when he defeated Kushida at Stand and Deliver. He said, "Anybody else want to step up? Prove me wrong," right? But then we got Sarai, the newest Japanese sensation, will make her debut next week. Mackenzie Mitchell and William Regal. Mackenzie Mitchell interviewed Regal about that, and Regal was very excited. But then Roderick Strong was in the office waiting for Regal and gave Regal his resignation papers. He resigned from NXT. Is he leaving the WWE, going back to the Indies? Is he going to Impact? Is he going to AEW? Is he going to Raw or SmackDown? That's a big question up in the air. Or is Roderick Strong going to come back, going to go away for a while and come back a different person, and possibly bludgeon Adam Cole and Kyle O'Reilly? I have a hunch about that. I have a hunch that he might come back and probably a different person than he usually was. Leon Ruff and Isaiah Scott went one-on-one, and Scott did win the matchup. Then Mackenzie Mitchell interviewed Zoe Stark about her match against Toni Storm at Stand and Deliver Takeover Kickoff, and but it was interrupted by Mercedes Martinez and said, because Zoe Stark mentioned that she wants to be the NXT Women's Champion, and Mercedes Martinez says, "Hey, I want the shot." He said, "We'll see," and Zoe Stark said, "We'll see about that." So, and then Walter addressed Stand and Deliver, and Imperium had a promo, and Walter's saying Imperium's expanding. So there's that. And then Mackenzie Mitchell interviewed Isaiah Swerve Scott after his victory over Leon Ruff, but Leon Ruff attacks Isaiah Swerve Scott, said, "This is not over until I say it's over." And what a rivalry those two gentlemen will have. Then there is the main event, the 8-person tag, Dexter Lumis, Bronson Reed, and the NXT Women's Tag Team Champion Shotzi Blackheart and Ember Moon to face the Way team. That would be Johnny Gargano, Austin Theory, Candice LeRae, and Indy Hartwell. But during all the chaos in the matchup, Dexter Lumis takes Indy Hartwell, and Indy Hartwell, I think she laid down on purpose, and then all of a sudden, Dexter Lumis carries her out the arena, and then she turned around, gave a thumbs up, and smiled. And I'm like, "That's Sly Girl. That's Sly Girl." It takes them like, is she going to be making Dexter Lumis smile? I don't know what in the world is going on. I don't know why she even digs Dexter Lumis. I really don't know what in the world is going on. That I still can't believe that's even happening. It was crazy and insane, let me tell you. But then, as a result, it was a 3-on-3 match. Bronson Reed had the lovely tag team champions Moon and Blackheart, and the Way had Gargano, Theory, and LeRae, and Bronson Reed did pick up the victory for his team by pinning Austin Theory after the tsunami. Craziness has happened, and craziness has happened. And Vic Joseph's like, we got way better talking. I have way better talking about tsunamis, and Beth Phoenix talking about the Cinderella story because she said, "Oh, Indy Hartwell's got her Prince Charming." I'm like, oh boy. So that was a little crazy thing. So that is NXT, the first NXT on Tuesday nights. So that is my NXT Event Center for April 13th, 2021. What's going to happen on NXT UK? We're going to find out on Peacock when we get there. Okay, and that's all the time we have on this great show. I will see you guys on episode 152 of WEML-TV Channel 77. You guys have a good, blessed night, and I will see you. I'll see you in the next episode. Peace and have a good night.